So in building Culture Kings, it was bootstrapped. We didn't raise any money. We never had any investors and we never got any loans. In the early days, I built this Schoolie slippers business, but the 100 grand I got from Schoolie slippers, I bet the whole lot on building Culture Kings. I was always running this profitable flywheel in my head every day, understanding what is our rough costs, what's fixed, what are our sales margin, and what's basically left over as profit, and trying to run this in my head as accurate as I can day to day. So I'm always making decisions on, at the end of the day, today or in the future, does it make profit, and being able to make those bets accordingly. But just because we made profit, I didn't spend it. So for example, this Schoolie slippers business, it was just a hotel slipper with Gold Coast Schoolies written. It was like a $1 hotel slipper we sold for $10. Thousands of kids would come to celebrate finishing school. I remember this year, and it was the year I met my wife. Once Tani kicked in the operations and we really got this thing to fire, we made like 100 grand. I invested the whole lot into building Culture Kings, into the stock, into our setup at the market, into our early days of e-commerce, which was eBay. But this was always the case. So as much as we ran profitability, we didn't spend it and just kept reinvesting. And even up to the point, I remember when we were probably 8-10 million EBITDA, my wife and I were each getting paid 150 grand each, and we're paying staff in the business more than we get paid. But it's because I had the vision. I knew that I had to keep reinvesting in the next store, the next bit of software upgrade, the next investment, so that we could build this critical mass, because I could see it, one store in each city. We could own the Australian market, be the biggest online, crack it into America, and then create the loop. But I did always believe at one point I would exit, and partial exit, exactly what I did, where I could sell part and get that money off the table, because you can get on the loop of more and more. But as an entrepreneur, you have to always have from the philosophy, everything's for sale at a price. And that once you could get to the point where you could sell it where you wouldn't necessarily buy it at that same price, then that's where you should make that decision. And so don't get confused with stuff on my social media. This is all exit money. I just want to be so clear on that. In building Culture Kings, in bootstrapping it, bootstrapping was the discipline and the reinvesting. And that's what you should focus on. Like having a big spend and burn when you're trying to build a business. I've seen so many that could have just been ginormous businesses, but they just took the money out and it just didn't have the fuel to grow, and you just starve and chokehold the business. My advice is double down, bootstrap, hold on to the equity, and hang on the exit money. That's when it's all worth it.